Hello. This time we walked in a basement facility with a historical brick structure where there was serious damage to the arched ceiling, a typical vault for such old buildings with a visible structural crack running through the center of the vault. The crack was several millimeters wide and indicated the ongoing settling of the arch and the stretching of its central part. Due to the degree of degradation and the risk of complete destruction of the span, the room was taken out of use for a long time. Previously, support props had already been introduced as part of such temporary emergency measures. Due to the complexity of the problem, none of the local companies wanted to undertake such a repair.
Our team was not afraid to take on such a challenge, as we have worked in old historic buildings before, often under the supervision of the conservator of monuments. So we applied a completely different approach based entirely on mineral materials of the NCT system, dedicated to such difficult structures where damage occurs, and ensuring the possibility of carrying out such repairs in the least invasive way, without special drilling, without deep surface chiseling. So in the first stage, we cleaned the crack zones and removed loose mortar fragments. I'm talking about the old mortar, loose fragments of bricks, of course, and we prepared the substrate for mineral bonding, as we call the stage of work where we use mortars aimed at binding this structure, penetrating it deeply, and the water within it is supposed to crystallize so that this structure will regain its proper static properties. We carried out reinforcement using a three-layer method. The first layer was NCT crystal, which penetrated deep into the bricks, binding the remaining moisture and initiating a crystallization reaction that closed the open microchannels. Then NCT SEM, which was used to fill in gaps and provide structural reinforcement of the arch. This NCT SEM is a dense mortar, quickly setting, also supporting the process of water crystallization in such a structure. And for the finishing, we used NCT limestone, which is a lime plaster with high adhesion, but also vapor permeability. So it forms a diffusion open layer, consistent with the character of the historic substrate. In the past, the use of lime layers in such places was very common. The materials were applied manually in a controlled manner according to the curvature of the vault. So we had to be very careful to preserve the historical structure of this object while maintaining the continuity of the arch. As a result, we achieved complete mineral integration, strengthening and restoration of the span's load-bearing capacities without using mechanical anchors or resins, so we practically restored the vault to its original state. The repaired structure has regained its original geometry. It is now completely safe. It will not collapse, it will not crumble, and it is approved for use, which is ultimately a confirmation of how effectively we did it. Thanks to the fact that we used this method of active NCT technology, we restored the functionality of the room. We basically saved it because it was considered beyond repair for many, many years. That's all for today. Thank you for your attention.
If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more construction tips. Thank you for watching and see you in the next project.